so I was like, hey, Pusha, what's over, sorry? You know, I was like, Jack.
Things we do for love.
That's right.
Is what really got you out there.
Yeah.
I heard it was a radio. It
started with radio.
Started with radio. The same
series.
acting, the scripting, and everything.
Yes.
But for radio.
Yes. For
Which radio station was it on?
It was on Joy. Joy FM then. Yeah. And I mean, the host, we did that, I think a season or two. And then it caught interest because now we had taken the subject, the sensitive subject of reproductive health issues, sex, and all that, that were very uncomfortable for parents and children to discuss onto, you know, that public space, and people really were excited about it. People wanted to get on board, and you know, then it came to the point where they're like, why don't we, you know, expand it into TV and do a series out of it. So that's where it was birthed and went onto the screen.
But on radio, were you playing the same role?
So no, I wasn't playing the same role. On radio, I think I was playing BB. I was playing BB.
I can imagine you that way. I don't think... Anyway.
I was playing BB. And then when they decided to go on TV, then the director, Ivan Kwashika, said I should switch roles. I should take up Pusha. I was like, Charlie.
That time, who was doing Pusha on radio?
I don't remember who was doing Pusha. Charlie Cheo. Like, this was the 1998, 19, yeah, there about late 90s. But I don't remember who was doing Pusha. I think it must have been late Jacob Beche Lamte's son or so. Yeah, but I was doing a BB. So Ivan said I should switch when it came to TV. Of course, I thought he was joking because this is the character that my parents have warned me about. My family members have warned me not to.
The
Pusha character.
On radio, they didn't want you to do Pusha.
If radio, TV, everything, I shouldn't play bad boy characters, you know. But people will sort of align me with the character and say that I'm the person, you know. And we thought that we had an issue that hadn't grown yet. People didn't really understand that if you're playing a role, you're not the person. People think that you are what you're playing. And so, why should I go and play a bad character? I should play good ones. There are so many out there, you know. So I wasn't comfortable at all, you know, saying yes to that. But somehow he thought that I would bring it out more. And but then I had just been introduced into acting and all that. I was doing the National Theatre and all that. I was learning the techniques around it and all that. So I threw myself a challenge to really make the character live, and of course with the inclusion from the writer Eddie Sedo and the director's guidance. I mean, we made the character live. Yeah.
Was there ever a scene in there that you weren't comfortable with, like maybe something that Pusha, the character, was supposed to do, and you were like, "Nah, director, this one there some way."
You see, the once I accepted to do the character, and I knew that the character, to a large extent, had no limits. I mean, bad boy, very bad boy, unless stuff that we can really show on TV. I was willing to engage, knowing that there was a clear distinction between who Adjetey was and who Pusha was. And so once I'm done with it, I get back into my Adjetey. And so you can't hold me responsible for playing that character because it's not me, you know. So that was my defense. And therefore, I didn't really find anything. And fortunately for me, I had a director who was also very down to earth and understood, you know, what you know, how far he could push us and all that. He was also very careful because it was one of the newest things that looked at youth specifically, you know. He was also very, very careful not to cross certain lines, you know, because we wanted more people to sort of come on board and get what we're trying to sell and the message we're going. So he was very careful not to go beyond certain lines so that people would be offended, and then, you know, he would sort of let patronage, you know, go down. So it was a good.
Sometimes when actors, they say the character leaks. Like you play a character so much that now in your real life you find yourself being influenced by that character. Did it happen to you? Like maybe randomly now you're walking and you're walking like this.
No, there was a conscious effort not to try and have Pusha's mannerisms or gestures or you know, the way to leak into Adjetey, because I think that the public also had a way of playing a role in that, and where people believed that I was a character. You know, like the first time I walked into church, in one church, I'll mention the churches, and then some guy saw me who was just coming. We had clothes, and he was coming, and then he saw, "Hey, Pusha, what's over? Sorry." You know, I was like, Jack.
Because Pusha, be a bad boy. Be the sport, be
but the person who needs healing, who goes to the hospital. I mean, you come, you know. So yeah, I come to church, kind of things. Of course, he caught himself unawares. He was trying to apologize. Like, oh, he was joking. But you know, people felt that or believed that I was the character, and so then there was a conscious effort not to really, you know, confirm what their perceptions or beliefs were by trying to live Adjetey's character and try and make sure that, you know, we are at par. There's nothing that is Adjetey, that is Pusha, and I'm consciously going out there trying to prove people wrong. You know, and I mean, there are people who just approach me and they're like, they put their sons away from me, you know, and all that stuff. They stay away from me.
They used to use you to advise us. Don't be like Pusha.
There you go.
Don't be like Pusha.
Yeah, you know,
that kind of thing.
It was tough for them to distinguish the actor from the character, and that was the challenge.
And what about the girls? You know, they say girls like bad boys, and even in the movie Cry, you know, the girls were liking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it in real life too?
Oh yeah, in real life it opened those doors where people really wanted to get close to me, to be friends with, and then as it grew and I moved from Pusha into other areas, then it was now not just being my company. They wanted to have a relationship with me and all that. So it opened me to a lot of, you know, and all sizes, all ages, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even older.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those days, I had people who cook and send, you know, they don't know me from Jack. They just know me on TV and stuff like that.
Wow.
You know, and they just want me to, beyond the food now, the food was more like a bait, and come and visit me. You know, my sister owns shops in Mokola, provisions. What do you want? We can sort you out and that kind of thing. You know, come home. You know, so yeah, it has opened those doors. And
these are some of the enjoyments that scientists will not enjoy, you know.
Yeah, but not enjoyment.
Yeah, some of them are bad enjoyment.
It can, you know, get you. I mean, look at this lady who, I was in the same room with Kula, Beku, Aqua, and then Obo when they at Commonwealth, and there's this lady who I met at an event and said she wanted me to mentor his, I think, 10-year-old boy, because the area in which they live, you know, bad boys and stuff, so I should mentor him. I said, okay, so she took my number, and then a week or two later, a number calls me, and I even had difficulty trying to tell who it was. Then she reminded me, that party, blah, blah. I said, yeah, where's the boy? I said, she was just beginning the conversation, so that next time she calls, and I asked if the boy said he's going to play ball. We talk small. Next time she called, I said, the boy, they say, he just sent it. I'm like, maybe say maybe you won't make a mentor in your boy. That's just say no. This will be I block her there.
It be trap. She sets for you. So very soon she will say, come and visit the boy.
She changed her number and all that, you know. So if you know, she kept doing that. She said, "What is my favorite soup and what all that and that." So I just frustrated. I just told her something, and then can you believe the woman cooked basket full? I mean, not be small session. Then she brought it to Commonwealth. I was there. That I had moved from Commonwealth to International Student Hostel. Then Abeku calls and said, "Killers, hey, push us, Charlie, some your woman be brilliant. Hey, we woman, my woman, you know my woman that. So some woman be your woman be say he bring you. Charlie comes is the spread. Charlie, go to me the zoo soup. Charlie zoo soup, all the protein
zoo
inside.
Soup, like everything there inside.
Everything day. I said, we woman. He said, I tell him, say, you left here, you did ish. I said, Killers, why you tell him so? Charlie, I did no way. Just moments later, the call comes through. Then the woman, normally she try and speak, she's typical Ghana. She try and speak the English side, just make her not say, she don't say Mokola, but she don't belly, you know, but she'll mix the Ghana. But this time when I picked the call, she was like, Kwe, Owula, me ofemi kwa shia. It's like, if you were full up, bro. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Charlie,
all.
as he cut them, I know say this woman, she can come to International Student Hostel It's the type of woman who go like, hey, Adjetey, so after telling me about it, I cooked you food, blah, blah. She can say anything, anybody can believe it. You know, because she was peeved. She was hurt that I lied to her and all that. So, I mean, when she cut the line, no, I left the
You left the
campus. I
hostel.
left campus.
Oh, okay.
I went
You don't even want to see her.
So, Claire's called and said, Charlie, so they throw her. So, I don't care what you do. The brothers,
They finish out.
they finish out, you know. But these are some of the things, you know, and you have to be careful that it's fun, it's exciting when people, you know, want to get close to you just because of what you do and all that. But there are lines that you should be careful that when you cross, you must be ready to face the consequences.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, there are some actors that they play a role, they play the role so well that that's the only thing people know them for.
That's right.
Someone like Michael Scofield.
Yeah.
He's only known for Prison Break.
that.
Even if he's playing other roles in other movies, it's like
Yeah. I know.
those kind of things.
I know.
Did you ever have that kind of fear that this is all you'll be known for? Like they'll only know you as Adjetey, okay, Pusha. Okay, that's it.
I did because of after Things to Do for Love, all producers who were getting me scripts wanted to play something similar to that character because they're like, Charlie, that's the character that, you know, I can play well and to sell fast for them and all that. But, you know, I understood that. But then also I didn't want to be captured in a box where I'm like, this is the only thing I was good at. I mean, there are people who have like the Jim Carreys and Steve Martins and who have specifically, you know, kept to that. There are people who also do. I think the first time I saw Schwarzenegger play comedy, I thought it was a bit awkward, because all these muscles they do comedy, that kind of thing, you know. So I didn't want to be cut out for that. I think that I had more to give in terms of varied roles and characters. So I gradually started, you know, rejecting some of the scripts, you know, and rather doing things that were not Pusha-like, so that sense of variety is there to open more to more opportunities. You know, and that's what it is.
So basically, you went through some kind of rebranding.
Yes, exactly. I did. I had to intentionally do that. Otherwise, Charlie, as for them, they are ready to give you the same. Yeah, they're happy.
Like how it's affecting some people, like Patience Ozoko, always playing witch or wicked stepmom or something.
Exactly. I mean, I think it's a personal choice and personal decision you'd have to make if you want to go ahead, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
but you didn't want
that. Yeah,
because your character and the Pusha character was totally different.
That's right.
If they were similar, you could have felt free.
Yeah, but I also feel that just for variety, it places you, it gives you more options, you know, that other people can also get you to do other roles, and then it just opens you to more opportunities. That's what I believe. Yeah.
Right. Now,